Okay, I'm about to meet up with Roman. Let me get my recorder. Today's date is April. Card. Nope. Start recording. Today's date is April 23rd. 22nd. Right? April 22nd. 22nd. Yesterday I got $6,000 deposit to my CIBC account. Today I want to ask Roman, how much should I pay back? Okay, just give me a second here. Good. Okay. All right.
How are you?
Good. And you?
Awesome. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah.
Uh,
You mentioned last time that you wanted to discuss about your, borrowing from that policy, from the from the previous policy that you
yeah.
had, right?
Yeah, I actually was surprised that he actually deposited $6,000 into my CIBC checking account already yesterday. It was pretty quick. Yeah. And he said.
So how many days did it take?
I spoke to him. I think only took like 4 days. 4 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It would have been like faster if because when I set up the payment, it's with a joint account with our joint account, and then he asked me, so when you want to have the fund, do you want to directly deposit into the same account or your own account? And I said to my own account. And the same thing with the payment. I'll have it taken out from my own account. But then he phoned back the next day and he said, "Oh, I am sorry, but you cannot have the fund deposited into." No, he said that I can have the fund deposited into your own account, but the payment has to come from the same account. I said that's fine because it's a joint account. That's fine. Yeah. So then so it takes about maybe 3 or 4 days. But you know what he said yesterday? He said to me, "You seem to know a lot about the insurance. Would you like to be like me?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he with the World Financial Group?
No, he said he's with Canada Life, right? And he said that he deal directly with them. So if I need fund, he can do it really quickly. That's what he said, right? And he said that why did I switch? Why did I switch agent? I could have let him know, and he would have done the same thing. And I said, well, it's because when I phoned you like a few months back, you didn't really give me some tips about what I could do with my insurance. You just kind of brush me off, like I'm just another until I until you they were contacted by Infinite Banking, and he told me to call.
They were contacted by Infinite Banking.
By you, by you, or by your group, basically.
Probably when we switched an advisor, he got a mail saying that this policy has been taken over by Sand Financial. So we don't contact them directly. We don't do that.
Oh, okay.
But when the policy gets over to someone else, then the previous advisor gets a mail saying that this has been basically taken over by that company. So
Yeah.
Without any given name, just a company name, I guess.
Yes, and he called me when he received that letter. He called me and he said, "Recently, I got something in the mail, and somebody contacted him. He said something about somebody contact him, and something about my name change or something like that." And I didn't really ask him the details, but basically, he's saying, "Why did I switch?" Why did I switch? And I told him the reason. I just wanted to borrow against my cash values to do something, you know. And he said, but do you know that you have to pay interest back to the insurance, right? I said, yes, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
And then
You should have asked him, hey, have you read this book?
and well, I did mention to him. I said, have you heard about infinite banking? And he said, internet banking? No, I said infinite.
Internet banking. That's so hilarious.
and then he spoke to me 3 times for that transaction where first he asked me why I switched, and then second time he asked me to get him a void check, and third time he said that the fund will be in my account. So like
Yeah.
on the same day he said that the fund will be in my account, on the same day, like after I spoke to him, I go went and checked, and it was there yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
it was really quick, and I didn't have to do much. I just say yes, I want to withdraw, and then he did all the paperwork, and it was done.
Nice. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's good. Served you what they served for previous policy. That's good.
Yeah, and he said that sorry. He said to let you know that he wants me to come back to him. Basically, he said that why don't you call your new agent and tell them that you don't want to go ahead with the infinite banking. I said, no, I want to. He said, where are you going to get the money to pay it back? Where are you going to get the money to pay it back? You borrowing against your cash value from 2 insurance. Where are you going to get the money to pay it back? I said, I have a way. I already earning over $240 a day. So, and 3% daily. So I could pay the policy, the cash value that I borrow, the 6,000 in 1 month. I could pay it off, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to pay monthly, like $500 a month. But I forgot to ask him. If I could stretch it, so like make like a little bit lesser in a month. So kind of like so that my money, I have more cash to work with.
In terms of paying back the loan?
Yeah, I forgot to ask him.
I believe you can pay back as you want. You can pay back at $300 per month, pay $200 per month, $500 per month, $1,000 per month. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think he was kind of like he doesn't believe that I could pay it like monthly $500. So he keep on asking, you sure, right? You sure you're going to pay back in a year, right? I said, yes, I will. You see, like he has some doubts. He has some doubts about it. But maybe I should have asked him, what if I stretch it to 2 years? But
well, why not? Why not? You can do whatever, because you borrow against your cash value. Why would you not stretch it to longer? You can.
Yeah. Because then I get more to work with, right? Basically, like Infinite teaches, like you have more, cash to work with, right?
Yeah.
If you can delay your loan or pay the minimum, basically, so you have more cash to work with, right?
Yeah.
So with the Smith maneuver, I told you about the Smith maneuver.
Yes. Yeah.
So I got that done. So now it's like every month I have $2,000 that normally I would pay, that I would have to come up to pay into my mortgage. Now, because the way I set up the Smith maneuver, the principal that I pay into my mortgage, it get readvanced back into my line of credit, and then the next month I don't have to worry because the line of credit could pay my mortgage.
Yeah. The only thing is that your principal's not going down, right? So
Yeah,
you basically are staying at the same level of debt. Yeah,
yeah.
basically you're not paying it off. Yeah, and then what bank did you set it up with your readvanceable mortgage? Yeah, readvanceable balance. Yeah, mortgage.
Manulife.
Was it
Manulife.
Manulife? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it Manulife one?
Yeah, Manulife,
Run
right.
it.
I wanted to have that done like right from beginning, but somehow my mortgage broker set it up kind of wrong. So I had to go in and
Oh.
tell Manulife by myself. I didn't go back to the broker. I said, "This is what I want. Do you know the Smith maneuver? This is how
Yeah.
this is how I
Yeah.
want it." And so I deal with one lady, and she didn't understand the Smith maneuver. She didn't understand what I mean. So she asked somebody higher than her, like somebody higher rank,
Right.
and
Right.
yeah, and then she emailed me back, and she said she lay out what that I'm pre-qualified. I don't have to go through lawyers or anything like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I just need to sign that I have another basically a sub account.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it worked out okay. I don't have to have the assessment again. I don't have to go through the lawyer, all that stuff, which is okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's good, but it's important to have also a good team because not all the mortgage brokers understand Smith maneuver. They have to be kind of certified by
Yeah.
to do Smith maneuver.
Well, I I went on the Smith Maneuver webinar with Robinson Fraser, and he
Yeah.
assigned
He's
me.
just
Yeah, he assigned me.
he's a son of Fraser, right? So Fraser is his father.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Smith, Robinson Smith, and Fraser, his father. That's right. Yeah,
Fraser Smith. Yes.
yeah. Robinson Smith. He assigned me with. Actually, no, no. I contacted somebody that I saw on YouTube, and I contacted him. I looked him up in on Facebook, and I contacted him, and he messaged me back, and he said, "Yeah, well, you can call the the manual one, and tell them what you want, and they probably can do it because they are one of the banks that could do it." So I did.
Yes.
That's what I did.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then now you're borrowing from the HELOC and then you're reinvesting to this Hyperverse system.
Yeah.
What you do?
I have a really good line of credit, unsecured with TD. They gave me 2.49%. And I also have this promotion, 0% interest on my CIBC Visa card for 10 months. So I took that, and I bought a $20,000 membership. And so each day they were giving me, at that time, they were giving me 0.5% back. Like the next day, I'm getting $100 from the 20,000 that I put in. And that 20,000, I pay just the 1% fee, which is a $200 fee to use it. You get it? Because the credit card charges me 0% for 10 months.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, in the 10 months, I'm getting $100 a day, 0.5, right? $100 a day for 10 months. But it get better because once you get 50 HU, you can do rebuy, and Hyperverse give you 3 times back at that time. So like my daily reward, it increases every day. It increases every day. It's like compounded.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and I said this is such a good opportunity, and I'm just using whatever fund I have available, and I just put in, because the more I put in, the more I get out. And also, like if I share the opportunity with other people, I get 20% of their daily reward. So it doesn't matter who put in how much they put in. I always get 20% of whatever their daily reward is. So there's if you understand number, Roman, you understand number, you're gonna do so well with this, because okay, There's one doctor, he put in 500 grand because he saw his friend. He saw his friend. They were doing so well. He put in 500,000, and the company at that time gave him 3 times back in 200 days. 500,000 becomes 1.5 million in 200 days, because each day you gain 0.5%. So each day he's gaining 2,500. And if he do a rebuy, meaning if he buy back his membership, the 2,500, he get 3 times that too. It's added onto his pending. But he's good with $2,500 a day. And he said, I'm quitting. He's a doctor. He said, I'm quitting. I don't need my practice anymore. I tell my wife to retire too. I have the video. I have a recording of that. It's a true story. Yeah. So they gain. So they're making their money working hard for them. And Hyperverse, Hyperverse is going to be it's legal. It's going to be one of the biggest ecosystem in the blockchain technology, because Ryan Zhu, this guy, he, like, people don't really know him, but once you watch the Prime Video, the next blockchain from Amazon, and it's on YouTube now. Like, he's the guy that has a vision, right? He saved Bitcoin, and he wants people to get into the Web 3.0. It's the new thing. It's the metaverse, but this is Hyperverse. Hyperverse became more what you call it? They're ahead of metaverse. They're ahead of metaverse. So Brian Zhu, he owns 4 biggest mining companies. And also he owns an exchange company. He owns CoinW. He owns Who Exchange, part of Binance, OKX, I think. Yeah, OKX too, I believe. And he owns the Hyperpay Tech. Hyperpay Tech was nominated best of in terms of like Visa card and using crypto banking. Is the Hyper BC is a bank. It's a bank, like a online bank kind of. It's kind of like a crypto bank. Yeah. It was ranked like best at the crypto convention in Dubai in March. Yeah, so it's a big company. Yeah, and I'm actually did my withdrawal, and I put it on my crypto Visa card. And I tested out. I cannot believe it, Roman. It actually worked. I took that card. I put it into my ATM machine, and I withdraw money just to test it out. I withdraw $20, and it worked. They charged me $3.50 fee. The bank.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
No, $3.50 for each transaction.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you withdraw, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you withdraw. So and then I can shop online too. Anywhere that Visa and MasterCard is accepted, you can use it.
How quickly can you retrieve your capital?
How big? Each day.
How quickly can you get your capital back?
How quickly?
For example, you
Yes.
put in 20K. How quickly can you get all of it back and then still continue getting the pay?
Okay, so 60K, 20,000 becomes 60,000. And they said that in 200 days, right? In 200 days, you get 60,000 back. So 200 days divided by 3. How many days is that?
70. 69, 68.
Huh?
67.
Okay, yeah, so in 67 days, you get your 20,000 back.
Okay, and then I can keep 40 in there, and then it will be still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I will ever do it, I will retrieve my principal as soon as possible, just in case, just to see that I don't like my capital be. It feels for me it sounds like it is like a.
Too
To be
good.
honest, it sounds like it's a Ponzi scheme. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I
Again,
know, I know,
but if I retrieve my capital and then still have money sitting there, well, why not? I mean, right?
I know. There's
I
lots of people. The reason why they don't jump in it because they thought it's a a pyramid scheme, but there's this girl. She did her due diligence. Like she really dig deep into who's Ryan Shu or what he do, and there's nothing bad about him. There's nothing
okay.
bad, all good about him. I can even send you that link for you to watch.
Yeah, I can watch it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just not ready, ready to risk my money. But at some point, I may try it. Yeah, may
Um,
try it and see.
you can just test it out with $400 USD US $400 US. You just test it out. Like I put my aunt in, my brother, my two daughters, um, my four friends,
Mm-hmm.
and there's people that just hanging on, just watching me. I said one day you're gonna come to me and you can say, you and let me see. I said, yeah, I'll let you see. I'll let you see. If
Cool,
you,
cool, interesting,
yeah.
interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm starting to withdrawing out now. So,
interesting.
yeah, it really works. And then I'm starting to learn different type of coins.
Mm-hmm.
Um, before I don't believe in crypto. I think it's gonna, it's kind of something that is, but then there's so many people, like people that you look look up to, like Mr. Kevin O'Leary, the
Mm-hmm.
Canadian guy, the from the Shark Tank,
Mm-hmm.
and Warren Buffett, and Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert Kiyosaki. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's also teaching how to invest into crypto. I mean,
Interesting.
you just need to to have something to edge wedge, or what do you call it, like that the fiat is it's going, it's depreciating, so there's no point of putting your money into the bank. So why not buy real assets, like real estate, um real estate, gold, silver, and maybe try a little bit of Bitcoin. Don't put everything in
Yeah,
one basket.
absolutely.
Don't put everything in one basket. But not all crypto company is legit.
Mm-hmm.
This Hyperverse company, they don't have any effect with the the crypto market,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because
Okay.
they use what you call it. They use like a unit. It's called hyper
Mm-hmm.
unit. It's hyper
Mm-hmm.
unit. That unit is it's just a way of giving you rewards. But you
Yeah,
have
like a mutual fund. Like a mutual fund, you don't buy a single stock, but you can buy like a pie of a big, like a piece of a
no
big pie, right?
no. They have their own coins, but when you get into Hyperverse, it's a reward system. So you get rewards that you can convert it out before you withdraw. You have to convert it out to a
Right.
cryptocurrency,
Okay.
and they are the one that owns the cryptocurrency also. The MOF,
Mm-hmm.
molecular future coin, they own that coin. So you take your reward, you convert that inside Hyperverse, you convert it
Mm-hmm.
to a coin. Then you can withdraw, and
Okay.
when you withdraw, they own the exchange too. They own the
Okay.
exchange.
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
so you take your
So
reward.
it's a complicated thing, Elizabeth.
Yeah, you take your reward, you exchange to a crypto, and then you withdraw it out from Hyperverse by putting into their exchange. They own that exchange,
Okay.
and that exchange is called who.com. You can look it up, who.com. It's owned
Mm-hmm.
by Ryan Shu.
Okay.
It's owned by Ryan Shu. And Ryan Shu, he makes so much money because he mines a lot of coins. He's a filthy rich guy. So they just need more member. They don't care about the money. They just care about getting 30 million user inside of Hyperverse, because the more user, the more the more people that are going to use his exchanges, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
just like Costco. Costco, when you open up, you need customer, you need member. If you don't have member, you cannot.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have only like 6 minutes left. So let's maybe look at some policy numbers that you have, because I have a meeting coming up in 6 minutes.
Oh, I'm
Is that
so sorry.
okay,
Yeah.
please?
Okay. Yeah. So my question is that if I withdraw, if I borrow, as soon as possible, you said that in 3 weeks, only 1,000. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why is it takes 3 weeks to get 1,000?
No, it's so let me share my screen with you.
Yeah.
So there's no portal to look up your, but what I can do, I will be sending you statements. So, and then your numbers are on the statements, right? So I took statements on April 8th and April 7th.
Mm-hmm.
On April 7th, your statement. So this is your statement. Very straightforward. This is your policy number here.
Mm-hmm.
Policy issue date is March 4th. So which means that March 4th next year will be your premium issue date. You will get your dividend, and you will need to pay your premium after that date. So now your beneficiaries, the insured is yourself. And then coverage is for 500K. This is what we converted from term, right? And then and the loan available as of April 7th was 578. And it is growing very quickly. Let's look at how quickly it is growing. So every day, this is next day, right? This is next day, 595.54. And let's do some math here. So 595 and 54 cents minus 578.54. 578.54.
Yeah.
In one day, it goes up by $17.01.
Oh, okay, per day.
1 day.
Yeah, per day. Okay.
Per day. So right now, let's look at it right now. As of today, your value is 833.77. You see this?
833.77 is blow it up. Okay, thank you.
You can borrow today.
Awesome.
And so basically, it goes up by $17 per day. So if you do some math here, then you will see that you can borrow 1,000 in about 10 days.
Okay.
You can borrow now. You can borrow this if you want, but if you want to wait 10 days, then you can borrow 1,000.
Okay. And so if I borrow today, the process, what do I need to do again? Can you
I will send you a form to sign. So there's a form.
Yeah.
You just need to sign it, and and then send it back to me, and then we can. So today is like Friday. Maybe we can do it on Monday. Would that be okay if I send you a link, a form to fill out? You can fill it out, and then we will. They will not process it today because it's a Sunday night, right? Oh, sorry, Friday night. So and then I will submit it on Monday, and then you will get your money in your account in about a couple days, just like you got from your previous policy.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So I'll borrow whatever there, and then I'll wait till like another because it's $17 a day to get 1,000. It has to be like around. Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's $500 per month, basically.
Oh, $500 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one it's already 800 and something. How come it's because it's
because from this date, this date, it's been how many days? It's been
from March the 4th.
From March the 4th.
Okay.
It's been So 22 days in April and about 28 days
Mm,
in no 27 days. So 27 days in March plus 22 days in April.
mm,
49 days times 17.
okay.
Exactly 833. You see this?
Yes, I got it. Okay. Oh
So
yeah.
this is so it's so from March 4th it
Mm-hmm.
goes from 0 and every day $17 per day.
Okay.
That's why it is not right now. It's 833.
Yeah. And the interest rate that I normally pay back from my old policy, he said it's around $4 and no 4.49%. So 4.50.
I believe it's at 5.9 right now, but I can double check quickly for you because I don't have it personally, so I just don't really remember. They could have changed it. Just let me see Canada Life.
And then how do I pay back, Roman? Direct rate or
You will just pay back the same as premium as
the premium?
fee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Online banking. Okay.
Let me see. So
I wanted to make it like $1,000, so it's easy to calculate. $1,000.
oh yeah. If it makes sense, yeah. I will find out the rate for you if you want, but looks like it's 4.45.
Okay, it's same as that the other.
Let me check on that. Don't take my word for that because yeah, let me check on that because I need to make sure. Looks like it is 4.45, but it may be 5.9, so I will check. Okay.
So the reason why Canada Life is different from Equitable Life, before when I first knew about infinite banking, like you said, if you getting into a policy with 20,000 right away, once you approved, you get to borrow up to 65% or something like that.
40%, 42%.
Oh, up to 42.
Right away.
Oh,
42%. Yeah.
42%.
From Equitable, yes.
From Equitable. Oh.
Really? And then end of year one, it will be around 65%. End of year one. So basically in 1 year.
Oh, okay. 60%. And then end of year two, it would be more.
Yeah. So with this policy, you will have about.
You told me
6,500 in 1 year. Basically, in March next year, you will have about 6,500, which will be around. About 55% of your money available to you to borrow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I will send you. So, do you want to wait for 10 days and then borrow for 1,000? Okay, I will send you that form to borrow, and then yeah, you can sign it and then send it back to me.
Sign it. Okay. We do. And then it will directly deposit into.
Yes, into your bank.
Bank. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just make it $1,000 so it's easy to remember. Like $1,000, and so it will be like 2 months or something. Hold on, May. Yeah, probably May. So March.
It will be in 10 days. In 10 days, it will be.
Because it started
2nd of May or 1st or 2nd of May.
Yeah, so March the 4th, and maybe every 2 months I withdraw 1,000.
Yeah.
It sounds about right, right? Every 2 months. Okay, so March the 4th, and then May the 4th, something like that, and then
something like that, yeah.
July the 4th, another 1,000, and then September the 4th, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And do you want to make monthly repayments?
Monthly payments. Sure. Yeah. Like I said, maybe I'll stretch this policy, because once I pay back, let's say I pay back this year, I pay back 2,000. Do I get to borrow like 8,000 next year?
Yes.
Oh,
You can borrow right away. You can borrow this 2,000 right away again. If you want.
oh, okay. Okay. Same
Yeah.
thing, same thing with my old policy, right? I can do that too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so I keep on calling him to ask him
Yeah. No,
yeah.
it's the same way. It's the same way. You can so the money that is paid back, you can reaccess immediately.
Oh, okay, good to know. All right.
Yeah.
This is awesome. It just kind of
Yeah.
give me so much, I don't know, like ideas, and
Yeah.
it just make me feel like
Oh yeah.
lifted.
Yeah.
Feel
Yeah. Sounds good.
yeah, like a little bit of lottery winning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, be very careful with, with always make sure you pay off your policy loans, right?
Oh yeah.
Don't steal the peace. Remember, don't steal the peace.
Oh yeah, because I've done this, my credit rating, it was at 840 something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's excellent
and
rating.
and I'm getting all these promotion, like 0% interest rate on Visa card and stuff like that.
Cool.
And so, and I watch these infinite banking and velocity banking, and I learned that why not? They give you the money, they give you the fund. Why don't you use it?
Yeah.
As long as I pay back on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right.
It's leverage.
Leverage, right? Yeah. So I don't know. In the past, I've in my life, I've learned how to use credit, and I've used it really well. Like I give myself. Sometimes I take this credit card, pay that credit card, and then take this credit card, pay that credit card, because I was like, I have no money. A while back, we were in a really bad situation where I don't have a job, and my kids were young and only one income, and it's just hard on us. So I was the one that managed our financial, and that's how I do things. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go because you probably have a meeting soon.
I need to go actually. Yeah, I need to go and yeah.
Okay, thanks for your time.
I will send you that form.
Okay,
next week.
Yes, thanks, Roman. Have a good day. Okay.
Thank you, and have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Bye bye.
Yeah.